How much do you measure your success in your ability to communicate well? Your command of the language and the facility to express ideas in a simple and comprehensible way has always been the reason your book sold well, because there was good content there. And secondly, the way you were able to communicate and become a leader in your industry.
You asked a question earlier about the ability to listen.
Right.
I think that's the skill. Because when you're talking to a company, if you ask all these questions, it's like a monologue. Then you say at the end, is it something I've forgotten? Or,
Me too. I say it all the time.
You want to have them say, by the way, a year ago when you were looking to see what things are going to be like, how has it come out?
Yeah.
What have been surprises for you? So I'm always listening to what people say. So it's more listening rather than asking, and also being nice. When you go to a company, they'll say, last year your capital spending was $125 million. What is it going to be this year? Last year R&D was $73 million. You just don't go say, how are you doing?
Yeah.
You want to be nice, courteous.
But precise.
Precise, right? But you want to show you did some homework.
Exactly.
And also, you don't want to use the rubber hose.
This is just like interviewing.
Don't be
I'm telling
mean.
you, this is like interviewing.
You don't want to be mean, too. If the rubber hose worked, I would have used it. You want to be, you want to be kind.
Yeah.
You write letters to say, I enjoyed meeting with you. It was a nice interview.
Yeah.
People, they can turn off. They have all the answers, but they don't have to be that nice to you. So being kind and courteous. I was a Boy Scout, and be prepared.
Yeah, be prepared. Exactly. I mean, it is central to what I believe is that you ask people things like, did I miss something? What am I not hearing? Yep.
Correct.
What question have I missed here? It's almost what I think is important. You got to engage the person in your own pursuit.
Right.
Make them work for you.
Yep. No, I remember that very well. One of the first companies, I was a metals analyst.
Right.
This company AMAX.
Yeah.
The major product was molybdenum. And I say, what's the outlook for molybdenum? I couldn't even pronounce. When I took chemistry in high school, we didn't get that high on the chart.
Exactly right.
So you find out these people want to help you. If you go visit them, even on the phone. Yeah. And I remember calling one company up, and the person, you get to know a person's personality. Some people are very optimistic, they're very upbeat. Right. Some people are kind of very conservative. And his tone just was not as optimistic. I found out later, I almost sold my entire position. You get that feeling.
Yeah.
I called him a week later. He says, you were just down. He says, yeah, my brother was in a traffic accident about half an hour before you called. I didn't know whether he was going to make it or not. Yeah. I almost sold my entire position because of an accident.
But you had another question to ask. Yeah.
I called back and I said, gee,
now, I will sometimes call people and say, did I do something to make you upset or angry? Or not in terms of the interview, but is there something in terms of the relationship? Am I missing something here? Did I do something that pissed you off? Yeah. And now sometimes they'll say, you didn't see, I was over there waiting to see you, and you walk right by.
Yeah. And a lot of times you kind of be interrupting people. They answer questions, you just cut them off. You really have to
listen.
You really have to say that. I've heard enough of that, but I'm not going to say interrupt. So it works well.
But you still use those skills. Those are human skills, aren't they?
But they're not taught anywhere. I mean, you sort of have to learn. There's no book on that.